Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. Today I'm going to show you a cool little technique with embossing. I get asked about embossing so much, and so I'm going to show you a quick and easy way that you can do embossing on your art journal page as a background or whatever, ATC card, anything that you want a background and you feel like, oh no, I'm kind of lost. I don't exactly know what to do. So I have my blank page. I didn't do anything to it. I have a stamp, and at first I'm going to show you, this is Emboss It, Embossing Ink Pad by Essentials, which is Ranger, and it's tinted. And why it's tinted is because when I put it on here, it's almost dried out, you can see it has a blue cast, right? So when I go to print it on my page, and I'll give it a push and pick up my whatever, and I like to give it a push because there's nothing wrong with push. And then you print it. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that a little bit. You see, I can see where it is printed on here, so I can see that it printed well. So now I'm going to take some embossing powder. This is just your clear embossing powder. Probably mixed with a million other things, but I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm just going to do this and that and this and that. Okay. And then what I like to do, if I were more of a prepared person, but I'm not, I take a piece of, come here, printer paper, which I should have been working on it anyway, but I didn't. And I will move this around with my hands a little bit. You don't have to, because you want it to stick everywhere. And if it doesn't, it's okay. You'll still see the technique. And then I'm going to give it a tap. And you could see that it has that on there. Okay, that's step one. Now I'm going to show you something else that is out there that you can, I mean, there's a million. I can show you hacks from home. Right now I'm showing you straightforward, okay? If you want hacks from home doing this, let me know down below. I will gladly do it. This is Emboss It Dabber Clear by Ranger. So it comes like a little sponge. And what you do is give it a squeeze. And this is for, look, this serves dual purposes. You can use it on small stamps, on different things. I'm just showing you on here. This way you get all the good things. And it's moist, which is a yucky word. Okay. And then I will do it up here. Doesn't matter what way. Stamp it. Again, I'll give it the push, push in the page. Lift it up. Now I can see some of it I didn't get, but you could see the moisture. But you could see right there I didn't push hard enough. I don't care. It's okay. So then I will take this and put it around. I like that. Same gig, right? Gonna put it on here. Give it the mush. Mushing it around the paper. We're mushing it around the paper. Tap it. You don't want to push hard. You just want to get that on there. You want to give it a tappity tap tap. You can see. Okay. And then here's the fun thing. It's not really fun. But you just put this like this, pour it into the jar. But I'm not going to do that right now because I want to show you this. So I'm going to move in a little closer. Okay, I just got this all over my arm. I'm so fancy. Okay, so now I'm going to take my heat gun. You see it's kind of looking like that. Once I get my heat gun on here, and you could see it melting. I wish I could show you better. I wish. All the wishes. Let's see how that's melting a little bit. Let's see if I can get this one. Yep, you can see it. See it? See it? La, 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 la. So you see how it turns? It gets bossy, right? And then this is the other one. Melts like if you're making candy, like sugar melting, is what I kind of say. I'm gonna put it down here now since you saw a lot of it. Woo, got it everywhere. Now that one Emboss A Dauber, although I enjoy it, it does get a little gloppy sometimes. But I mean, look, just have fun. I prefer, you know, the ink pads. No, you can get the embossed pads without. I think Stays On makes it. Pearl X makes them. You know, they're just clear, so you won't have that blue tinge under there. But I don't care at the moment. I just want to show you a technique. I'm just going each one. It's going to take a second. And if I was any kind of YouTuber, I would be forwarding through this part. You wouldn't have to hear my annoying voice over the heat gun. But I'm annoying, and I love to hum. And really, in reality, it takes a minute, but you know, sometimes a minute will torture people, as they let me know. And I'm like, really? I have to edit for a minute to forward through because you can't sit? Okay. Then find somebody who edits. I am not that girl. Sometimes I will, and sometimes I'll, you know, add videos to each other and edit a little bit out. Especially if I curse, say be a word. I know you guys don't like it. So I will edit that out. So now I teach myself not to do that. All right. And you can definitely see the ones that still need a little heat, you know, that you didn't hit yet. I usually do them in order, like row by row, because you know me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, as they say. All right. So I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so now you can see we have this, right? And you can see obviously I had a smush over here and whatever. This came out very nice. So I'm going to leave it cool for 1 second. And I'm going to put the cap back on. Again, you can get the embossed pads in just regular clear. Ranger has them. Like I said, there's a lot of people that have them. This is called Melt Art Ultra Thick Embossing Enamel. I have it in a million colors. I love it. I have a big clear jar somewhere, but this is my jar that I use for this kind of stuff. And this is Emboss It Dabber Clear by Ranger Ink. Okay, if interested. And this is just my stamp. All right, so, okay, so it's about cool. While that cools, oh, sticky in my hands, I am going to get my paintbrush. And I have a few colors here. I'm going to just take some of this. Let's see if I can get any of this yellow up. I just want a watercolor look. So I have a lot of water and a little bit of paint. And I'm just going to show you. I'll scoop that up to put here. And then some rusty orange. Let's see if I can get any pink up. Nope, but I will, because I will squirt some pink down, because you got to have pink. If you don't have pink, what kind of world is this? It's not Kelly's world. And I should have had some purple, but I wasn't thinking ahead. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, you can really just play and blend and do all kinds of fun stuff, right? So I'm going to give that a second to dry. Whew. Fun, fun. But I think you can see what's going on. You can see it's kind of balling up or bubbling up on the gloss part. So that doesn't do anything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a paper towel and start wiping. And look at that. You get that great look. So you got this really cool background now. Now I should have left that pink on a little bit more, but that's all right. I'll put a little bit more on. A little bit more on won't hurt anybody. That's a, I might need to squeeze more out. Just needed to sit a little longer. Plus that's thick there because that's that one. I just need a bigger, darker color. Maybe I should just put some orange. And I'm going straight in. How you like me now? Okay, how you like me now? Going, there we go. See? Told you don't mess with me. I have a little bit of a cold. I'm sorry. Okay. When you tell me I sound like a nasally horse, that's what you're getting. A little bit cold. Okay. So, I'm going to dry it just for a second. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like waiting all day for that orange to dry. Okay. Then I will go in, there we go, and wipe. Now, for some reason, I don't know why that embossed it. You could see down here it worked beautifully. Up here we got some issues. I could have maybe not done the embossing long enough. Oh, I know what that is. Let me try it so I can show you. I got it. Such a dork. That's because I used a stamp that's supposed to look old. Do you know what I mean? So it has like little cracks and all in it. So what you get, which I dig now that I know what it is. Otherwise, I was like, what in the heck? You could see that the orange went down to the paper. It absorbed it in. But then up here, you got the clear. She's a rapper. Up here, you got the clear. Down here, it's here. And then down here, it looks real nice. See? So it was juicier, so it picked up more of the texture on the stamp. But look how cool. So you can do 20 different colors. You can do the rainbow. You can do your favorite colors. You can do whatever your little heart desires. And you have a background now. So this would be great if you have a stamp and you stamp it with the embossing on a background, right? And then you paint on top, but you want that embossing to come through clear, but you have that great background. Like imagine what you could do. So let me know what you guys think down below. This is so much fun. I love playing with embossing powder. That's what my heat gun is technically for, but I use it to dry paint. I know it's a big controversy out there, but that's what I do. Look, I always say this, if you follow other people and they're like, don't do the heat gun when you're drawing and this and that and the other. I mean, I don't dry my acrylic paints like this, like I would with embossing powder. But I say listen to who you want to listen to. I did not go to art school. I'm not going to say this all the time, but I did not go to art school. I do this to have fun and to show you things that I've learned and discovered. And now watch me. I go like this into the, look. No fuss, no muss, all is good in the world of Kelly. So, you know, I mean, you do as you do. You can use a hair dryer, definitely. I just like my heat gun. But if my heat gun broke, I have a hair dryer on backup. So, I mean, you know, you do what you do. So let me know down below what you guys think. As always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys so very much. Check below. All my links are there if you want to help and support me. My Amazon link is there. There's links to buy things that I've used. My PayPal, my Patreon, all that good stuff. And share me around, please, because I'm almost at 30,000. And if you share me around like I'm your loose friend, you know, I'd appreciate it. I love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.